Welcome to this week's movement workshop. This week we'll be doing another short yoga routine. All you need for this is a yoga mat or towel, as well as a little bit of space. Optionally, if you have yoga blocks, you may use them to help with support and making things easier. If you do not, you may use a pile of books or a singular taller book, and they will do the same job. Let's get started. For this routine, we're going to start in child's pose. You do that by sitting on your feet and then reaching forwards in front of you. As you do that, you may open up your knees a bit so that way you can comfortably sink between them. Be sure to reach out as far forward as is comfortable so that you feel a little stretch where your shoulders meet your back. Allow yourself to sink into the pose, making it feel smoother and as though it's not work. Now, we're going to walk our hands over to the left, which shifts our body to the right. Here you'll feel a stretch on the right side of your body. On your next exhale, go ahead and walk your hands over to the right and shifting your body over to the left. Here, you will feel a stretch in the left side of your body. On your next exhale, go ahead and walk your hands back to the middle, stretching them out in front of you again. On your next inhale, go ahead and push up into a tabletop pose. Here, your hands will be centered underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. We're going to do some cat and cows from here now. So on cows, you will push your stomach down towards the floor and look up. So mimicking a cow. For cat, you're going to push your shoulders up and you're going to arch your back using a scared sort of cat. Feel free to go back and forth between these two poses at your own leisure. You may also have the option to go in circular motions around, as though going down through the pose of cow and up into a cat. If you are making circular motions, be sure to go both ways, so that way it's even on both sides. We're going to go back into a neutral tabletop position. We're going to take our right hand and thread it underneath our left arm. We'll then lean down and bend our left arm to get a stretch in our right shoulder. Remember to breathe while you are doing all of this. We're going to push up back into our tabletop position and then take our left arm and thread it through just as we had the right. Again, only go as far as comfortable and your body is allowing you to. If you're not able to go as far as you usually do or feel that you should go further, don't worry. It's just your body telling you that this is what it needs today. We're going to go push up back into a tabletop position and back. From here, we're going to go into a plank. We're going to do some spiders now. So for that, you're going to take your right leg and you're going to bring your knee up towards your right elbow. There, you're going to go back and then do it on the left side. You're going to do 2 on each side. On the third time through, we're going to take our right leg and we're going to step it all the way to the side of our hands. Here is a wide runner's lunge, so you should feel the stretch through your hip flexors. Next, we're going to take our right foot and bring it across and lower our body down so that we are in a pigeon pose. This is a very good time to use blocks to hold yourself in a way where you are still getting the stretch through your hip and IT band. You may use your blocks either of the sides to use for your hands to push up or beneath your legs. That way you have the posture that you need to continue to get the stretch in a good way that doesn't hurt your body. When you're ready, push back up and bring your legs to the outside of your hand again into the runner's lunge. We're going to step our right foot back, and so we're back into our plank. We'll now do 4 spiders again, 2 on each side, starting with the left leg this time. This time, then on the third one for your left leg, you're going to go and step forwards so you're in a wide runner's lunge again. Just as we did on the right side, we're going to take our left leg and slide it through so that we reach a pigeon stretch on this side. Again, remember to use your blocks whenever you need them, as well as any books or whatever is needed to be comfortable while also getting the true stretch. Remember to keep breathing. That way your oxygen levels and blood continue to flow through your body. If you forget to breathe, you're going to start to tense up, and it'll make things more difficult on your body. Okay, when you're ready, go ahead and step your foot out into a wide runner's lunge again. You're going to step it back to join your other foot at plank. And then you're going to chaturanga down. So you're going to bend your arms backwards and slowly lower all the way to your stomach. Here, you're going to put in your right arm all the way out to the side so that it is parallel to the floor and completely flat and across your upper body. You're then going to slowly roll back towards that arm and go as far as comfortable. If you'd still like a deeper stretch in your shoulder, feel free to reach your left arm up and then reach it back to try to touch your right. You should really feel an opening of the chest in this position. Now, you're going to go ahead and bring your left arm up back if you had it over and unroll from your arm. We're going to switch and go to the other side now. Again, remember to only go as far as feels comfortable. Now, when you unroll from your arm, slowly but comfortably rotate all the way around so that you are lying on your back now. If you need to readjust onto your mat, do so. From here, you're going to bend your knees up and push into a bridge position. When you push up your hips so that it becomes a straight line, you can clasp your hands underneath and then push them together so that you're up further on your shoulders. You should feel a stretch in your abdomen here. If this isn't a strong enough stretch, you can optionally go and switch to a wheel pose. Push your hands by your head and push up into a wheel. It's totally fine if this is not the pose for you. You can go ahead and stay in bridge instead. If you're in wheel, slowly lower yourself down. And if you are in bridge, also lower your hips down. Now going to extend our legs in front of us and slowly bring them up to a candlelight pose. Here, you're going to push up and try to keep your legs as straight as possible. This gives you a stretch in your shoulders as well as working on your abs. It's okay if your legs aren't completely straight. Just do your best. If this is too difficult for you, you may stay on your back and just push your legs straight up, such as this. From here, if you are able, you can go into a plow pose where you reach your legs all the way over your head. You may also put a block or a pile of books on the other side so that you may rest your feet there instead of going all the way to the floor. We're now going to roll our legs back, roll down your back one vertebrae at a time, and then slowly lower your legs to the floor. And then going to bring our knees into our chest and then hug our knees while we roll on our back. This is to loosen any tension that we have brought, as well as just massage the back and make it feel better since we have been putting in some work. You may roll side to side or up and down, whichever feels better on your back and spine. We're now going to extend the right leg and keep our left knee pulled into our chest. We're going to use our right hand to pull our left knee across our body onto the floor while leaving our left hand straight out to the side. Go ahead and turn your head to look at your left hand so that way you can feel a nice strong spinal twist. Remember to breathe and allow yourself to sink into the position. Now we're going to roll up by bringing our knee over. We're going to switch knees and pull our right knee into our chest while extending our left leg out long. We're then going to take our left hand to pull our right knee over our body and keep our right hand out and looking at our right hand. If all the way down is too strong for your spinal twist, you may always rest your knee on a pile of blocks, a book, or a cushion, or some other object. We're then going to bring our knee back in and extend our legs all the way out. Last pose is Savasana. We're going to stay on our back and let our feet flop out and leave our palms facing up. We're going to slowly close our eyes and just hold this position until we feel comfortable. Relax into it. Let any thoughts from the day filter out through your mind and just be in the moment. Feel grounded through your back everywhere that touches the floor. You may hold this pose for as long as you'd like. When you do feel ready, blink open your eyes, slowly roll onto your right side, and push yourself up into a seated position. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for our next week's movement workshop.